Tower floor 10. Welcome back to another BitLegend video. So, as you can see, I have recharged the tickets. If you press the plus button at the top of the screen, you can get 2 more, and I think you can get 10 per day extra. Cost 200 gems a pop, so you can do the math on that. So it's like, what, 1,000 gems per day? I thought you could only get 5 per day, but that was wrong. You can only hold 10, so say limit exceeded, and then when I run out, I'll try to buy more, just to confirm that we cannot. But we're on floor level 10, and we're going to see how far we can go. This is a level that we can use friends, so we're going to do that. And so you get 5 tickets per day just on regen. It's a daily reward. It doesn't tick over time like the other resources. And then you can buy 10 more. So 15 is the max runs you can do per day. And so you want to spread your team and your minions and your friends and all that out between that. What do we do? We got a lot more to do. So I'm really digging deep, going down the friends list and guildy page to try to figure it out. I did mention the idea of using Guild Boss 5 roster as the teams that I would use. That would be 6 teams, and then I have to figure out, 9 more teams, and some of those will be minions and friends and all that kind of stuff. Let's get Barlow on there. He is an NG with NG abilities. That'll be kind of fun. Maybe he'll be given some SP. And let's continue. I'll save Gavx for a little bit later. I gotta remember, man, I got 10 attempts to do, so we gotta really spread these out. If you can see, I got Bob on there, and I got 1 or 2 of the other devs in game. I don't use them in case anybody's like, "Hey, you have a dev. That's not fair." I don't use them. But I do believe they use my character for testing, because it's really good. You want your devs to play the game that they're deving, not just on the test server, but on the live server. They can get a better point of view, things like that, and they can do realistic testing with actual players. They can also use your characters on the test server as well. Let's get Noodles on there. So there we go. Looks good to me. Let's go on in. So it's a good thing, but in case someone's like, "Oh my goodness, you have a dev on your friends list." Yeah, deal with it. but I don't use them in case anybody wonders. It's just for them to use me for testing and whatnot on the live server. So hopefully we're gonna come through here. We're gonna cook through some more waves. Hopefully make it somewhat quick and go as far as we can go. I guess the max I could hit today would be 20, because we're at 10 now, so I guess I could get to 20 because I got 10 more tickets. But I had 5 yesterday, and I get 15 today. Yeah, okay. Because I did not, I didn't buy tickets on the first day, assuming that the max is still the max. I will not be able to. 20 will be my max. If I bought tickets on the first day, I'd be able to get up to 30, theoretically. Who knows? I might get stuck before then. We do not know. And of course, if you use a minion or a friend or a guildie and you lose the battle, you can use them again. If you win, you can't use them until tomorrow, until it resets. So keep that in mind. Other stuff that I've been talking with the devs about, I think the ability to sign up for Guild Boss 5 was a cool idea, but in reality what happens is it just means the guild leader, or whoever's doing the commanding of the roster, it just means they have to bother their members and say, "Hey, don't forget to sign up. Don't forget to sign up. Hey, the reset's here. Don't forget to sign up. Hey, who didn't sign up? We have 25 people. We're missing 5 people who didn't sign up." And then you have to click through and look through everything and figure it out. So I think it was a cool idea, but in reality, it's just kind of a pain in the butt. It's a pain for the players because they got to do it every week. It's a pain for whoever's running the show to coordinate and go and check and see who's missing and all that. One of the ideas that devs had was to put little name tags underneath the pictures. I think that is a great idea. And I'm going to go poke them and ask if that's coming as well, because that would help a lot for moving people around. Most of you, if you're not guild leaders, haven't moved the roster around. You can do it. It's a cool function. It's a little bit slow. And now, since this is like week 4 of doing it, I'm pretty familiar with everybody's cosmetics. And so I know at least 20 to 25 of people's cosmetics in the guild. So that helps. But if your players change their cosmetics often, it's not easy. It's a lot of clicking. The other suggestion I had was the name tag thing was actually Bob's idea. The other suggestion I had would be for the Guild Boss 5 roster to actually save the positions of where everybody is. So if you were in Team 2 last week, it should put you in Team 2 again. Of course, the commander could change the positions of everybody and update things, but I think it should use the old one as a template, kind of like how it saves it for all the other content. Like if you're going to go run raids, it saves your old raid team, right? And you can update it if you want. But I think that would be a nice little quality of life for everybody. Gets it nice and set up. I think sign up would be cool like once. I think that would be a good idea. Like once you join a guild, you sign up once, you're good to go. But honestly, I feel like that might add a little confusion. What if you join a new guild and you forget to sign up, and then your guild leader's like, why is he not on the roster? I don't know what's happening. Is it a bug? And it's like, oh, no, you forgot you have to sign up when you're new. So it'd be like one extra little thing to remember. But like a lot of things, I think it was a cool idea, but in reality, it's kind of meh. Just change it, remove it. Other stuff, Guild Boss 5, we got it on farm. I think we had like 5 people not able to attack it because it died before they got a chance. So that's a lot better. I think the first week we killed it, we had like 1 person not attack, or maybe 3 people not attack. Now we had like 5 or 6 not attack because it died too fast. So that's a thing. Hey, Thor. Electric gun. It would be really cool. I'm telling you, it would be pretty cool to see the bonuses before you upgrade the thing without kind of defeat the entire purpose. So I'll stop complaining about it. Actually, you know what I'll do since this is the 10 video? I will see what the cost is to upgrade. Let's do the Thor one because it should be a higher total stats. And let's see if it's a different total stat cost for each of these things. So this is the recent one we got. It's going to take 30. Which that's not too bad. And then let's see. The shotgun was like the second item that we got. It also takes 30. So the cost is the same to upgrade these things. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go as high as I can go, and then I'll try to upgrade the highest item that I get to show you the cost and just show you the method of it, I guess. We're on floor 11 because my little green indicator's there. This one I will not be able to use friends. I'll have to use minions. Let me also take a look. So all of these floors is minions. 1, 2, 4 minions, and then players. All right, just thinking about it because I need to spread out these minions. If I get lucky, I can solo this stuff, but I can't count on being lucky. Didn't I already use No, I used the other apostle, the round one. Let's use this guy for no reason. I'm just going to throw some trash in here. Hopefully get easy bonuses that I can solo. Also, because I know the way that people work, I do think that folks are going to start to post minion teams, a bunch of different minion teams for players to use. Different compositions and things like that. Honestly, I don't know what these epics do that I'm clicking. So hopefully that's something. The fallback here is hopefully I get really easy bonuses and stuff and my tank can just solo it. Anyways, Azure is a reflect epic, so keep that in mind. Life steal. Enemies get crit damage, but they don't have crit chance, so that doesn't really matter. I'm losing smite, I don't care. The attack random is going to be a problem. So, okay. My team gets SP. That's not a bad start, honestly. I'm okay with that. Also, if you kill the boss, can you lose the run, or do you have to clear the whole map? Let's pay attention. I think it actually gave me the text that said, if you leave the map here, there's no more penalty. So on the more difficult levels, if you're not just autoing it like we're doing now, you could probably go, hey, we got a drop. Necklace. You could probably go and try to snipe out the boss. Like, I think I saw his feet there. Yeah, this boss right here. We got SP, we got the boss here. My team is taking a lot of damage that I didn't pay attention to. I probably should have put on the other pet. But okay. So this is kind of cool. The orb-looking guy, he has a high attack speed, and unfortunately he died there. I was hoping that he would hit me a lot, and then my Ricky pet would kill everything, which is what you're seeing right now. We're actually on auto, so no one on my team has attacked yet. And all of that damage was Ricky pet damage. Let's kill him out. I probably should have kept the trash because the trash would have been hitting me as well. And then less chance of getting reflected. Is this a heal self? No, let's not use that. I don't know what these skills are. Ooh, we can use the NG thing that takes off the reflect. The boss can't reflect for 2 turns. I think that was 1 turn. So that is going to be kind of nice. Shout out to all my NGs in the world. NG lives matter. I probably shouldn't have said that. All right, so let's do NG thing again. I like it. I think the reflect on him would have killed my entire team if I wasn't manualing, but I think my tank would have been able to solo that. And let's see, I think we get the text that says we can leave if we want. Clear this dungeon, you can leave. Okay. We're going to autopilot it. If we die, it'll be nice to see it confirmed that we still are able to get to level 11. So we'll just do it that way. And the journey continues. We're using scraps here. So I think my tank would have been able to solo that fight. But again, if you get a bad combo of boss and a bad combo of the mutation factor, plus the fact that the tickets are limited, doesn't really make me want to do a lot of solo. So we'll see. We'll see what the end game meta is looking like. I'm very curious. I'm honestly, the longer that we do these battles, I'm getting more excited to get close to using my final teams, to use, Diver, Vash, Gibby, those teams, and just run in here and start crushing people. I'm really curious how high that team will go. So we shall see, or like what the equivalent is. Is level 30 going to be like fighting Guild Boss 5? Is it going to be like doing Raid 9? Is it going to be comparable to doing Raid 8? Or Zone 16 Secret Dungeon? Like, how is it going to compare to those things? So we see, holy smokes. Whole team is dead. Like I said, I'm just going to let it play out. I do think I can solo this, even though there's some healers there. And the text has told us that if we die, we still progress. So there you go. You do want to kill everything, however, because I think we were getting, this might be wrong, but I think I got some of the Destiny drops off of trash, or maybe it was only bosses. So if you've been paying attention to that, feel free to let me know in the comments there. But hey, that's what's up. Ricky Pet doing work. Ricky Pet doing work. There's only 3 things. There's only really 3 things that tanks have going for them. One is the ability to give teammates and self SP when hit. That's awesome. Number 2, reflect sometimes is really nice. Sometimes it's really not, but sometimes it's really nice. And 3, I forgot the third one. No, the third one is Ricky Pet. Ricky Pet doing some damage. You're able to be moderately tanky and moderately damaging with this daggone pet. So that's kind of nice. And the defender kind of makes Thunder Fury kind of nice. Kind of makes it, it would be nice if the autopilot would use good skills. Like, why did the autopilot there not do the shielding skill or not do the leeching skill? Like, seriously? What are you doing, autopilot? I think my next initiative would be for them to improve the autopilot. But the autopilot is intentionally not that smart to incentivize players to play manual, but the content should be what incentivizes players to manual, not so much the autopilot or the lack of autopilot there. But hey, very happy that we have one. I mean, good God, could you imagine playing this game with no autopilot? And then honestly, I mean, it was only a month or two ago that we didn't have looping. Like, I can't even imagine playing without looping. That's amazing. It's an amazing ability. And hey, much more to come. We might be saying the same thing about the equipment rack when it is in the game, being able to swap gears and things like that. You know, I can imagine people being like, dude, could you imagine playing without equipment rack? You had to manually swap everything all the time. So we're here. And there we go. I think this might be the last pack. Is it 10 packs or 5 packs? Or maybe it's 6. I haven't been really paying attention. But other stuff, let's see. We kind of ran through some of the updates. So equipment rack should be happening. I don't know how to access it. It might be in-game or maybe it wasn't ready. I'm not sure. I will ask about that after this video. And then refinement. The refinement stones, they're in-game. If you go to a refinement page and you click on the little X at the bottom, it'll show you the cost of the stone. We still do not know how to get the stones. So keep that in mind. But the checkpoints at 10 and 15, people have been doing a lot of refining, and they appear to work out just fine. Honestly, if they put checkpoints at 20, right? If they put checkpoints at like 17 or 18, that would really motivate me to go really high in refining. However, since I don't know how Destiny gear is going to work out for tanks, I'm probably not going to refine my defender set anymore at the moment. That might change based on information in the future. But it's like, why would I refine my my defender set? Let's just look at that again. So almost 9,000 total stats. These enemies are getting up there. Why would I refine my defender set items when a +0 Destiny from a Raid 9 box is more total stats than a +16 defender, right? I kind of want to wait and see what's going on. But the giving SP is super strong. Who knows? Maybe I will, when the equipment rack comes out, if people can choose what gear they wear or what gear their friends are using, maybe. Let's see how many. I got a lot of tickets left, right? We have 8 tickets. Maybe I'll have a build where it's defender so people can use that in raids and guild boss, and then I'll have a separate Destiny set when I'm doing stuff like tower, I guess. I don't know. The goal was for the minions to start catching up to DPS players in terms of damage, which we don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. But if that happens, then the same thing. You're going to want to give your team SP. I don't want to use Orbit yet. Let's use Scorpion, because he's kind of like a throwaway. Dragon. And let's use something of a somewhat viable tanky boy. Steel Fist. This is a pretty good, I'm still using scrap minions, but it's a pretty good kind of strategy. Tank in the front, tank in the back, lowest health in the 4th slot, highest health DPS. God, he's dead already. I thought he was going to be able to use one attack in the 4th slot. It's kind of the best that you can do. I think the Beetles have attack random. This seems like a pretty sizable jump up. I'll say that much. In terms of damage. What is that? Is that heal team? Heal all allies. Let's use our potions here. This is the first time using potions in any of these towers. And I feel we got smashed a little bit too early, so I'm kind of unsure of what the dealio is. I probably should have worn the angel pet to start off, but we definitely didn't do that. I'm going to use the SP skill to give someone SP, and we do that. Probably should have checked on the mutation bonuses as well. So, all right, we'll figure things out. What could go wrong, right? Boop, we kill something. He's double down. Yeah, we're probably going to need to sell this. This might be the end of the ragtag minions. We might have to start putting together some real teams. I think we have friends coming up. I think the next 4 floors are friends. So if I can squeak through this, we'll be able to get there. After this, we're going to look straight for the boss and see if we can get to the boss real quick and try to snipe it. That didn't do a lot of damage. Snipe it out so we can get the win. But ideally you want to kill all the waves because I think there's a chance to get Destiny from any of the trash. That could be wrong. But we're learning as we go. Eliminating bird. Can I hook the corner? We cannot. We cannot hook the corner. Pretty straightforward. Okay. I'm going to save SP on him because he does have a heal. Nope. They're dead. All right, looks like we're manualing, boys. You wanted to see some solo content. This is one of the things, oh, they have a heal. The heal might be a problem. One of the things that kind of made me feel okay about ditching the solo strategy is I knew we'd have moments when my team would completely get wiped and I would have to solo anyways. So here it is. Hopefully I get a turn in so I can use some Thunder Fury skills, but that might not happen. Now we get to do it. Let's do the shielding skill. Was that a crit on the shield? It might have been. I was kind of hoping to get one more attack in there, but okay, we'll figure it out. Taking a lot of damage here. We do have a potion that we can use. So what the heck's going on here? So they're taking less damage. We're losing block. They get SP. Losing points. And then the attack random probably is a big part of what smashed everybody. I have full SP, I believe. I still think they should add SP to the user interface. There. That is eliminating burb. I'm full SP, I think, so I'm not going to do it. But we hook the corner, we get to the boss. I can use potions on Dragon and on Steel Armor, Steel Fist, whatever his name is. We might actually die before that chance happens. Kind of wish I had more absorb in my build. That's all I'm saying, fellas. That's all I'm saying. Oof, this is going to be a tight one. Why is it so slow? We might lose this one. This might be the end. Kind of answers the question on the solo tank option. They do have at least one healer here. Please let me get a chance. Just let me use a potion. We get one kill. We're getting some. Oh my goodness. That's some scary stuff. We're going to use a good potion here because when else am I going to get to use good potions? I'm going to use crap potions on these other guys. Just to get more targets to take hits. And then I'm going to put on my full shield there. It's the best spend of my turn. I think I probably will have full SP by the time my turn comes around again. So it's not what's the most efficient use of SP if I'm going to be full all the time. It's what's the most efficient use of the turn. And I think I'm getting more survivability and value from the shield than I am from doing the leeching skill. But the leeching skill also does damage, so I have to think about that. It's the same thing. We're full SP again. I'm going to shield up. And you might think I want to kill the trash here, but the trash is hitting me and Brock and Ricky, and everybody's hitting me and Brock and Ricky, so I kind of want to keep them alive. So, without that potion, man, that was super, super close. It's like, what would I do for my tank? I could get more speed to get more turns, to get more survivability, so that's definitely an idea. But if my attack goes up and Ricky hits harder, and Ricky's obviously doing a ton of work, or I could go stamina. So at least you have some meaningful choices here. I'm going to shield again for the same reasons. Hopefully Ricky just finishes it out. Whew, that was scary, man. I mean, that's kind of what I get for bringing in a trash tier team. But keep in mind, if you're comparing to me, 7.1 thousand total stats. We're only on like floor level 11. Oh God, the boss has a heal. This might be a wrap. Ooh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. Holy smokes. If the boss heals, I'm screwed. No potions left. I just want to confirm that. I'm wondering if I do a mount skill, but you know what? Let's get that big juicy shield. I think that Ricky will do. Oh, no. Ricky Proc, bro. Come on. Oh my goodness. It's terrifying, dude. And anyway, so whatever I was rambling about, let's just use it up. We're probably full SP, but it just makes me feel a little bit better. What I was rambling about, it's like, you know, other than more total stats, my tank is almost perfect as far as gear. You could have different builds and this and that, but based on what's in the game, like, you can't get much better than this. So if I'm having this level of a situation now, I'm wondering what the rest of the tanking community is going to be doing in these. Obviously, you're bringing better minions, so that's a big part of it. But minions don't help that much, man. On ordeals, I've soloed a lot of the 16 ordeals because my whole team blows up except for like Sharky, and then you can only use Shark once. So what are you going to do? Man, how long is this video? Yeah, it's a long video. We're going to cut it there. More videos to come. We'll come back with floor 13. But I think my initial theory of this is going to be very difficult for tanks is coming true. So any of my tanks out there that I've been suggesting to get a DPS swap build going, I think now is the time, because you're probably going to have to do it similar to what a lot of people did to get through campaign, is go DPS, go as far as you can, and then swap back. So we'll see. But comparing to what everyone else is doing, yeah, it's going to be rough. All right, boys, as always, deuce.